something? It's arguably a very disrespectful statement, and you make me want to walk out.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Shirt Shopping powered by EA Sports FC to celebrate the exciting upcoming release of FC 26, which features some new icons such as Zlatan, Totti and Iniesta. We're here at the home of icons, classic football shirts, and if we're doing an FC featured episode, we did an FC player. So welcome to Shirt Shopping, Daniel Sturridge.
What's up, bro?
How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to Shirt Shopping,
Nice to
classic
see you,
football shirts.
Yep.
You have a £500 budget to spend on any football shirt you want. Are you a shirt collector?
I am, slightly.
Slightly.
Yes.
In terms of your collection, any good swaps from your career?
I'd say probably my favourite story, is Maldini, right? So we played against, Maldini, crazy story. So I was 18, played pre-season, Man City, right? One of my first games for the first team. I came on at half-time, remembered actually playing quite well.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I need to ask Maldini for his shirt, man, because I'm a young player. I know this guy's a legend. Back then I was gaming as well, so, although I was watching him and knew he was an icon of the game, obviously, so I've asked him for his shirt. Gone back to the dressing room now. Kitman's come to me. He's like, Studja, someone else's name's on that shirt. I was like, Chappie, what do you mean? Someone else's name? He's like, Bawley, basically, Michael Ball at the time, defender, is like, I'll give you 50 quid for it. I was
50
like,
quid?
I was like, I'll give you 50 quid for it, Studge. I was like, 50, jog on, Chappie, mate, about 50 quid. So anyway, ended up going to their boss, asked him to sign it, so he signed it for me, and there you have it. That's my Maldini story. So that's probably the one out of every shirt, because of the age generation gap, that I'm like most proud of getting out of everybody.
Do you still have it?
Still have it, yeah.
And he offered you 50 quid. That is, you wouldn't even get his replica
50
for 50
quid, mate, he offered me.
That's insane.
Craziness.
From one icon of FC, let's get round to here.
Let's do this.
Let's start our journey. I think it's probably only best to start with the most iconic.
Oh yes,
I remember that. Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think of when you see the?
Instantly, it reminds me of, we played Palace away in a game, and the only reason why I remember wearing this shirt in that specific match is because I scored like a volley. The ball came across. I remember scoring a volley, and then me and Alberto Moreno started doing the dance together. It was the first time I saw Alberto joined in with it. So that's why I remember that shirt so well, yeah.
I remember that went viral and Moreno just butchered it.
Absolutely butchered it, he did. Tell you the truth, absolutely butchered it. He didn't have the rhythm, he didn't have the vibe, he didn't have the energy, the smile weren't right, he didn't hold the pose at the end, just, he didn't do the right thing. But at the end of the day, he got involved. It was a good moment, obviously, for me. During my career, of course, scoring goals is what I love to do, and being part of good teams, of course, and this shirt reminds me of that moment.
So I was obviously 2014 World Cup, I remember at school, we were all doing the Sturridge celebration.
Let me see it.
I haven't got it in my locker.
I know, but you just said it now.
Moreno.
You said we all.
Well,
so
yeah, we
let me see. Show me something. Let's go.
But one of the most goals I've celebrated most of my life, Wales 2016.
Right.
I was in a pub in London. I cannot stress to you how mental it went that day. It was insane.
Wow.
Yeah, unreal.
I mean, for me, being there, obviously, I didn't get to see the vibe until way after the game, and saw like the videos, people celebrating in the pubs, this and that and the third, and I was, like, when you're there, you don't experience the mayhem. You obviously got the fans who travelled, you're with them, you catch a vibe. I saw my family after the game, was buzzing with them. But when you see the videos back home, the virality of it all, it was like, whoa, like, you probably don't understand it in the moment. But yeah, it was a moment for sure. A time was had, it was a moment. I'd say that was probably one of the best moments for me, specifically in an England shirt, for sure.
Nice. And speaking of England icons, and obviously an icon you're very familiar with.
My dog, my guy.
Captain Stevie G.
Yes, sir.
Just, what are your memories of playing with him? Must have been...
Just the sickest guy, man. Proper cool guy. I'd say in terms of like leadership, top level, but then also like from a person at human level, honestly, one of the best blokes I've ever met in football, to be honest. Just a really, really genuine person, wants the best for everybody, works his socks off, model professional. He had everything from on the pitch as well, like some of the passes he could play. I remember he played one pass through the middle, right? Played against Fulham away. He's picked the ball up, right? And no, I swear to you now, because you're giggling, I'm telling you right now, he's picked the ball up in the middle of the park right?
Yeah.
And he's give it outside the right boot between 3 defenders. Stop it. Sturridge running through one-on-one.
Yeah.
If I missed that chance there, it'd have been embarrassing.
You're not missing one-on-one.
No, I'm not missing one-on-ones. Of course I'm not. You know what I did? I did Henry. Right? Whipped it. Far post, posting in.
Peel away.
I went off. Yeah, I went off celebrating as you did. You know what I mean? Good times, good times.
His passing going to come in very handy on
yeah.
FC26 with the new improvements.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Stevie's passing for me, out of all the players I've played with, he's definitely top 3, potentially 1, if I'm honest. I just think range of passing, could ping it, could whip it, could drill it low, obviously he's punchy when he's passing it into you. Proper passes, I think as an attacker, you want to receive proper passes. You don't want things bubbling into you, doing all types of, I got to...
Yeah.
It gives you the right pass, puts it in the right position for you, allows you to be the man you're supposed to be. So for me, Stevie's passing exemplary, top player, top human, and passing wise, as you say, second to none.
Yeah, I'm the same, obviously, as a deadly number 9 myself.
Oh, deadly number 9, yeah?
Yeah, I feel it as well, so yeah.
I'm saying you,
you
receiving
can
passes,
tell,
you
can't you? You
need
can
to
tell.
take care
Yeah.
with it. Don't be bubbling things into me. Let me have a chance of just getting hold of it and do my thing. You know how it goes anyway.
When you see Roma, you think of one man.
One man.
Who's that man?
You know who it is? Francesco Totti.
The accent
You know
is on
Francesco
point.
Totti, my friend.
Yeah.
Top guy, man. What a player.
This is another
Wow.
story I saw online. Apparently he waited for you in a tunnel in Australia once to say hello to you. That can't be true, right?
I don't remember. But again, I mean, maybe it was true. I guess so. I know we've met, and I'm not gonna make out like I don't remember meeting Totti. What, like, honestly,
When you meet
one
someone
of-
like that,
like he is genuinely saying this in terms of technique. I've seen some of the chips that guy used to score, running at pace, right, and dinking a keeper's not easy. And he's done it multiple times. When I say multiple times, I'm talking left foot chips, right foot chips, volleys with the weaker foot. Obviously, when we talk about FC, weak foot,
yeah,
you need them 5 stars on him.
yeah.
If he ain't got them 5 stars, there's a problem. Okay, there's a problem. But him, top player.
Speaking of chips, West Brom,
Yes.
Liverpool goal,
Yeah.
over the keeper,
Yeah.
thank you very much,
Yep.
done. Best goal of your career for me.
I think in terms of the technique, I would agree. I would say that was probably the most difficult goal I scored. The angle was right. I learned that technique from Deco, actually.
Deco?
Yeah. Deco was one. And it wasn't that I learned the technique from him. I used to chip goalkeepers when I was younger and through the academy, the same type. But that specific thing of, he used to go on an angle.
Yeah.
So whenever we used to do shooting drills, like, you know, usually you ping it to the edge of the box, you take a touch, you take your shot. With Deco, like, he used to take his touch to the side and then he would chip it the opposite way.
Okay.
So technically, if the keeper's standing central, he's now got to go
Yeah.
to one side. So that technique I took from him. So then against West Brom, it's kind of like I was moving to the left to then go to the right.
The audacity to do that, you can tell he was buzzing with it as well.
I mean, yeah, he was. As you can see, no, to be fair, for me, I would say that the audacity, the confidence at that time was an all-time high.
Oh, just
You're
what?
doing things you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
You're trying stuff. You know how it goes.
Sometimes it works off, but it pays off, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't.
But Daniel Sturridge, you were a demon then. Unbelievable. I want to speak about maybe, you know, the most iconic Spanish player of all time. We're speaking about players that did a lot at one club. Andres.
Iniesta. Talk about tiki-taka.
Passing
Talk
again.
about 1-2s. Talk about pirouettes. Talk about manipulating the ball in a short space. Next level, honestly. I think some of the stuff that guy did on the football pitch was, you're looking at the TV thinking, surely that's not just happened. Surely he's not just twisted up 2 guys in a little square and then took it out 1-2. I mean, that guy was a genius on the ball. His technique was, and also big goals in big moments.
Yeah.
Just when I think about him and I think about all the things he's achieved in his career, obviously went on to play in Japan, I think, for a long period of time as well.
Quebec.
Yeah, I mean, the guy for me is all-time legend. You know, in some cases, maybe, I don't know if he gets the respect in terms of in the same tier of, we mentioned a lot of guys' names. I think Iniesta for sure is in that upper tier of midfielders, and he helped change the game.
And I think now him being an icon in FC is great to bring the younger eyes to how great he was. Because for me, he's the best midfielder of all time.
Yeah.
But I'm just a man.
I mean, me too. But you know, I think technique-wise, you can't question it, man. I think he's inspired so many different midfielders. In today's game, when you see the technique he has, he was just special.
Okay.
Special.
Well, it wouldn't be a shirt shopping episode if we didn't talk about some beautiful football shirts. So I wanted you to take a flick through. We've got these ones specifically here I've picked out for you. I want to know your thoughts on them. Maybe they go on my arm, who knows?
What's this, yeah?
PS2 Auxerre. We just thought to put that in, you know.
Yeah, you had to throw that in there. This is a fire shirt
Yeah,
too.
that is for me the most, like the coolest.
Yeah.
I've seen interviews of you back in the day, Soccer AM Tubes, talking about being a football hipster. You're a stylish guy. So any of these tickle your fancy or not?
Not yet, nah, nothing's tickled my fancy if I'm honest, not in this region.
Well, let me bring you round to the section here. Titans of the game, goalkeepers. Also, like a lot of the bane of FC players' lives historically, they've been worked on a lot. Rebounds specifically, sorted. Oliver Kahn, intimidating. Someone like him in net. What are your thoughts?
Tough. He's got that aggression, he's got that look in his eyes. You know, you look at the keeper's eyes, you're like, it's going to be a tough task today, you know. He's got that presence, he's got that aura in the back of the net. And I think goalkeepers, for attackers, I remember, you know, there's obviously a lot of comparison between Kahn and Neuer. Yeah. Just because they're both German. But I think when you look at, I think for him, when I was a kid, he was known to be that guy that was tough to score against, and he had that aggression and that aura about him that would impose his will on attackers. Running through one-on-one, like, you know, you want to feel comfortable, and he's not the type of keeper that makes you feel comfortable. Okay. So his shot stopping, his reflexes, top draw, and I can only imagine in the game how good they're going to be.
What about someone else you came up against? Like, who's an intimidating goalkeeper? You're like, oh, it's a long day against him.
Again, I would say Neuer was one. I only played, and just because of his height. But if I had to choose, I think Courtois.
Courtois, yeah.
Yeah, Courtois. He's so big, man. He looked like his arm is. You're like, bro, there's nowhere to go. Where do I put it? So there's certain goalkeepers where you just look at them and you're like, oof, my shot has to be perfect today. Another one for me actually was Joe Hart. Okay. Harty, because he kind of knew my finishes through the academy. You know, when you're working with a goalkeeper for a while, they start to know certain little things. My backlift timing, it's all about timing with goalkeepers. They kind of know if they know your rhythm. Yeah. He kind of knew my rhythm a little bit. So there were certain shots where I'm whipping thinking, I'm already wheeling off in celebration. Like, I look back and Harty's got down low.
Yeah, I think people don't remember how good Joe Hart was, by the way. Like, I think probably the most underrated goalkeeper in the Premier League. No, it's hard to say because goalkeepers get a lot of hate anyway. But Joe Hart was a special goalkeeper.
Yeah, for sure.
Moving on to special defenders. Obviously, probably, was it your favourite moment scoring for England in a World Cup?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Let's talk about
it. Yes, we're talking about, I know exactly who we're talking about. I actually worked with this guy last year. We became friends. Giorgio, my friend. Andiamo, Giorgio. Top guy again. Just a force, man. A player who represents, when you think about Juventus, you think about him. Someone who was you knew he was in for a game. He'd kick you, he'd do all different types of things. Watching him go up against world-class centre forwards week in, week out in the Italian league and show his presence out there. Again, talk about aura, he had that. Yeah. You know, a fierce competitor, would tackle you, would pinch you. You know them little things where you're like, yo, what you doing, man? Get off, man, what's up with you? He's the type of guy that just annoys you. Yeah. As an attacker, and there's no worse thing than having someone who annoys you, then they've got the ability to actually time their jumps, pass the ball, can crunch you if they need to. The man had the lot, and he was an annoying guy to play with, great guy to work with though.
Yeah, we had him on the series. The loveliest bloke in the world. He wished me Happy New Year.
You did?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing, Giorgio?
Didn't wish me Happy New Year, did you, Giorgio? Huh? My friend, I thought we was friends, my friend. Oh.
When you speak about humble, quiet, calm characters in football, unassuming, keep themselves to themselves, you think of one man.
Definitely the opposite. But wow, what a player, you know. I think for me, I think it was the first goal I ever saw of Ibra was when he twisted up like 7 guys in the box and then twisted up the goalkeeper as well and then put it in the empty net. And I remember thinking, 6 foot, what? At the time, I don't know what he was, you know, just super tall, but to have that technique is abnormal. Yeah. Human beings, that height, shouldn't be able to do that with a ball. They shouldn't.
Okay.
It's not the normal thing to have skills to be able to put your leg in position. The guy's karate kicking to control the ball. Your leg shouldn't get up there. Hold on a sec. That's me. He's going up there. I came on one time.
Yep.
I was on the bench for England. Early days in my career playing for England. I've come on against Sweden, haven't I?
Not that game.
Listen to me. I'm on the left wing, right? I've seen the goalkeeper come sprinting out. The man's jumped up in the air and overhead kicked it from 35 to 40 yards out.
What's your reaction at that moment? Do you
In my
start
mi-
applauding, or are you?
In my mind, I was thinking, Studge, step your game up. Studge, step your game up, get back in the gym tomorrow. Sort yourself out. This is the level.
Yeah.
Guys, again, shouldn't be doing those things. Don't even be trying those things. The man was special. You have to give him credit. Skills on point, finishing sick, top player.
Shirt on the arm or not?
Say what?
Shirt on the arm or not? Keep it's brand new with tags, never worn.
That's a maybe. Put that on the arm. Put that on the arm right now.
You're obviously, when it comes to strikers, we don't have an R9 shirt, weirdly, but you're deflating.
Listen,
Fly away.
I feel like this takes me back to living in Congleton and sitting at home on a Saturday night watching La Liga. But I remember specifically watching the likes of Ronaldo, Zidane, the Galacticos at that time was so special. And obviously we call him R9. He's my favourite number 9 of all time. Skills-wise, I think he was revolutionary as a centre forward who could move anywhere on the pitch, manipulate the ball in so many different ways. Step overs around goalkeepers weren't bro, people aren't even doing that now. And the guy was doing 2 step overs, he inspired me so much, gave me so much life in the front garden where I'd be trying to do different types of skills. He was the first guy I saw do a flip flap.
Okay.
And to do the flip flap, bear in mind, this is the chalk right here. And he's doing the flip flap there and keeping it in for Inter Milan that was, but I think the guy revolutionized the centre forward position because he was doing things that nobody had ever seen before. I remember Sir Bobby on the sidelines holding his head what have I just seen? I've never seen a human do something like that before. He was an alien running around on the pitch, basically.
And with no injuries, maybe in the conversation of the best of all time.
I mean, he's in the conversation now. I don't know where you were going with that statement, by the way. That's arguably a very disrespectful statement, and you're making me want to walk out the way I feel. But I'm going to say,
you're friends with him now.
Wow, I'm not going to say we're friends. We cool. No, we cool. But
you must have been nervous meeting him, though, right? There must be levels to it. Even Daniel Sturridge is wow, that's R9.
Yeah. But also, I feel he's such a nice guy that it immediately eradicates any feelings you have towards it's R9. I just think for me, I've got so many memories. I remember playing for Chelsea, sitting next to Ashley Cole, and me and Ash, I always used to watch players on the coach, certain goal scorers. There was this one 30-minute video of Ronaldo, it was all his goals. And he chipped the keeper. I remember we chipped the keeper and we was honestly laughing so much because bro, you shouldn't be doing that and chipping the keeper and running off. You know how I used to run off? He used to go like that. So that was just my memory of this guy. I think in the game, he's bro.
He's the GOAT of the game, right?
He's the GOAT in the game, so what we saying?
Messi exists.
Okay. I concur.
So, on the arm or not on the arm?
I mean, that's got to go on the arm.
Yeah, come on.
That's got to go on the arm.
And it was staying with Real Madrid in the conversation, the freshest icon in terms of age, Toni Cruz.
My friend. Impossible it was almost felt as if it was impossible for him to lose the ball.
Yeah.
His passing accuracy was, I can't remember what he ended on. It was in the 90s, I think it was. And from a career perspective, to have your passing be there, diagonals, both feet, he, again, put the ball in places where only you could receive it. It would have been a joy to play with, of course, somebody who I think every attacker that he's performed with will always have him in their top midfielders of all time and top teammates, because what he'd done on the pitch was, again, just special. And I think sometimes people, as time goes on, I think he'll get even more credit for what he's produced as a football player. Obviously, he's only retired, I think, a year now, so it's not a long time out of the game. But What a player. What a player. Top.
And that same team, talking about 5 Champions Leagues, fullbacks never get the credit they deserve. Like, it's famously, the quote is, no one wants to be Gary Neville. But people wanted to be Marcelo.
They sure did. I mean, that was a diss that you said. I didn't say that. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. G-Nev when you see it. G-Nev when you see it, dog. It wasn't me. But no, Marcelo, again, technique.
Touch.
There was one time I seen him control the ball like that. There was another time when I seen him control the ball and he stood on top of it like that. Don't be doing that in the left back position again. There's certain things on the football pitch you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
He's doing flip-flap, step-overs, chopping, going inside, chopping people. Bro, I had to do the movement because it just inspires me. I think of samba, I think of
You're
dancing.
moving, yeah.
Yeah, man, this
I'm
guy.
never doing that again, sorry.
Yeah. It was pretty stiff, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
That wasn't, but you know, that wasn't really.
I need some WD-40 on the limbs, is what I need.
You sure do. You sure do. But this guy, WD-40, for sure. Yeah. I think when it comes to left backs in the game, I'm intrigued to see how he's going to perform, what his gameplay is going to be like, because,
He's got
man,
the first touch plus play style.
bro, it's going to be, I need him in my team. I need him in there, bro. I do.
We talk about Daniel Sturridge. You talk about players that started out wide, went into the middle. We talk about the person you quoted as your idol. Which man comes to your mind? You mentioned him earlier.
Thierry Henry. Baba boom. Remember that advert?
The Vavavoom.
Baba boom.
Talk to me about just what he means to you. Maybe the best Premier League player of all time?
I think so. You know, when it's all said and done, who knows? I think Thierry's inspired so many centre forwards and attackers around the world to be, you know, flexible in terms of position, in terms of finding a go-to finish that they can do on the football pitch. He had the class, he had the charisma, he had the you know, that vibe about him and that aura. Went to the US, ripped it up, goals and assists as you would expect from a legend, an icon like himself, and exemplary career. You know, won so many trophies and everything. Can't talk highly enough of the guy. He's inspired me to be not just a professional, but also who I've become today. Yeah, all-round top guy.
And you're both people that, when it comes to your careers now, like, you're not just pundits. Your personality's in it as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something you're great with as well. Like, your personality's in it. You've not became just a...
Yeah.
You're so good. And that's why I love watching you on TV, because you allow... You'll sing.
Yeah.
Roy Keane's not loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Wait, look,
he's loving
Roy's
it.
loving it, mate. Roy's loving it. Don't be fooled. Roy, off the camera, you know what I mean? He's the funniest. I love Roy, man. It's such a good guy, and somebody I really enjoy working with as well.
Nice. Yeah. Well, you've got these 3 shirts to try on. If there's any more you saw, you want to do a quick
Yeah,
run
I need
through?
to do a run through, man,
Okay,
because I
I'll
didn't
give
get to.
Okay, you've got 2 minutes.
What's it? Supermarket sweep? What we doing? What's going on?
I want you to...
2 minutes to look at all these beautiful shirts, bro. I need to see if you've got that old school black Real Madrid joint. I got. Bro, come on, man. You know how we do. You know how I do. Yeah, this has got to go in there.
Yeah, get it on my arm.
This has got to go in there, mate.
Nice.
You have any Deportivo La Coruña?
Well, I'm a Leeds fan, so I love Deportivo. For our Champions League run, do we have any Deportivo La Coruña? We could do.
Or Valencia?
Valencia, we do get an Aimar.
Pablo Aimar?
Yeah.
Wowza. Pablo Aimar and them
No,
boys.
fresh that name set as well, that's not one.
It's not worn, yeah?
No.
All right, put that in the bag, man. You know how it is. I think I'm done, you know, bro.
Let's do it, let's get you to try these on.
Yeah, let's try them joints on.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Suit
fit.
me that?
Yeah.
Suits me, no?
I'm
You
a big
reckon?
fan of that.
I like this. This is the one, man.
Feeling
Del
yourself in that
Piero,
one.
you know?
You're loving it. That's 2 for 2. We know that 2 for 2 is rare for people to like the shirts they're in.
Yeah, this is nice. Reminds me of the old days. This one's like,
Ooh.
as I said, I had this shirt. I had this shirt when I was a kid,
Yeah.
right? Very first day I got it, I fell over. And this, all of it was ruined.
Is that a winner? That's a definite, yeah?
This is definitely, yeah, this one has to come home.
3 for 3.
This ain't me, bro.
No.
Nah, I'm joking, it's a nice shirt.
It is
It
nice.
looks alright, I like it. I think it's a nice shirt. It's a maybe.
You're one of these blokes, by the way, that just pulls off everything. It's really annoying. That's you.
This is me.
I'm back to my childhood now.
Yeah.
This is
what a shirt. What a year.
what a year.
Yeah, we were close, man.
You were so close.
I love this shirt. Fits right. It's good energy, good memories.
Shirts decided. Let's get Daniel checked out. Thank you very much for coming on Shirt Shopping, sir. They are some great choices, by the way. The Ibra shirt is in there for me. That's a great choice.
Listen, what a player he was, and you said I'm the first one to buy one, so...
First Ibra purchase on the series.
Listen, I'm happy with that.
But if you want to save 10% on classic football shirts, make sure to use the code AWAYDAYS at checkout. Make sure to pre-order FC26 by August the 26th to receive yourself a free icon. I've been Ellis, this has been Daniel Sturridge. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.